everybody. Hey, Joe Hampson, my buddy Joe Hampson, he donated for me to do a best of Iron Maiden, but only songs up to Somewhere in Time. The first album up to Somewhere in Time, he wanted me to do 18 songs of a best of from the first album to Somewhere in Time. All right, let's do this. All right. The album's gonna start with Where Eagles Dare. Yeah, so Bruce Dickinson, I'm a Paul Di'Anno guy, but Where Eagles Dare. I mean, I think Winds of March and Ratchild's better, but you know, I want to represent. And Where Eagles Dare is a badass song. Then go right into Phantom of the Opera, and if I had a choice, it would be the live B-side with Di'Anno. That is the best version of that song. Then after that, bam, Wrathchild, Killers. All right, number 4, another one from Peace of Mind, man. Flight of Icarus. Gotta put that song. That song's amazing. I love that song. I know it was like their biggest hit. There was a while Steve Harris didn't like that song because it was a hit in America. He said this in an interview. I remember reading this. And they didn't do that song forever, and they just brought it back, well, maybe like 10 years ago or so. I saw him do it. Nah, it was more like 6 years ago. But anyway, yeah, Flight of Icarus definitely on there. Number 5, hey, if I had my way, I wouldn't put nothing from Somewhere in Time. But hey, I got to, right? He said up to Somewhere in Time. So I'm going to pick my favorite song off Somewhere in Time, which is Wasted Years. I love that song. I think that song's great. All right. I wrote Phantom here again. Damn it. All right, so let's change Phantom with, let me think of a Dickinson song. Aces High. That didn't make my list, and it's an awesome song. So we'll add Aces High there. Then, bam, back to Di'Anno, Running Free, the studio version from the first album. That chainsaw middle section. Love the production. I don't care what. Well, I hate when people say it. I don't care what anybody says, because usually when they say that, it's because they care. So, I don't care what anybody says, because I care, and I got sand in my vagina. All right. Running Free, yeah. Then, hey, man, some more Di'Anno, man. Put in Murders in the Rue Morgue. Ooh, blistering song. And, no, we're not done with Di'Anno. Bring it back with Prowler, the opening track from the first album. Changed My Life, that song. That should be on the greatest hits. All right, at number 10, what follows Prowler? Probably my favorite song off the first Maiden album, Remember Tomorrow. Definitely has to be on my greatest hits. At 11, Transylvania. That Genghis Khan's badass too. I wanted to add that, but nah, I had to go with Transylvania. And then the next song would be Strange World. I love that song. Boy, we're heavy on Di'Anno here, aren't we? All right, after Strange World, The Trooper. Hell yeah, I never get sick of The Trooper. That song owns. Then Prodigal Son. Back to Paul Di'Anno. My favorite Maiden song with Purgatory is Prodigal Son. All right, then after the Prodigal Son, Charlotte the Harlot. Hell yeah. The studio version. I love Paul's voice. That remake in '88 blows. All right, number 16. This song came in my iPod last night. And man, I haven't heard it in a while. It was on my iPod Shuffle. Bruce Dickinson, I think it's his greatest vocal performance. Listening to the song, the way he sings it, I'm talking about Power Slave. Man, the way he sings that song, kind of like an Egyptian type thing. A little, I think it's awesome. I think it's Bruce Dickinson's greatest vocal performance, in my opinion. All right, Power Slave. All right, now 2 left with my favorite along Prodigal Son, Purgatory. My favorite Iron Maiden song overall with Prodigal Son. That only leaves 1 song left. And I haven't named anything off Number of the Beast for this album. And I love Number of the Beast. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck. I happen to like these songs more. But I gotta end it with the greatest Iron Maiden song with Bruce Dickinson. What ends Number of the Beast, Hallowed Be Thy Name. So there you go, Joe, man. That's my Iron Maiden greatest hits. Everybody out there, if you want to write your Iron Maiden greatest hits, go right ahead in the comments below. And thank you again, Joe. Joe wants me to do a Judas Priest one where I got to pick 3 songs off every Judas Priest album from Rock-a-Rolla to Defenders of the Faith. And I already wrote it down. And I'm going to take a shower now. I'm going to eat my dinner. And then I'm going to come back and do that. But anyway, thank you so much, Joe. And everybody out there, thank you for watching. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and Schmack 'em a Cobb.